Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing really well. This is a Q&A. I haven't done one of these for a long time. I remember doing one way back at the beginning, I think, when I started my channel, and I done it in the car, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do this one in the car. A few reasons really. The last few days as I film this, it is Thursday today, it is a gorgeous spring day. The sky is so blue, it's just lovely, makes me so happy. Last few days I've been pretty much at home, doing work at home, editing at home, getting the garden done, which I'm really excited about, and I just thought today I just want to get out. So I got myself a Starbucks. I've just had a chocolate twist, slightly warmed up, which is so good, and I am ready to answer your questions. So I asked on Instagram the other night, I put up a story asking for all your questions. So many questions. So I have whittled it down to, I think it's 12. There were a lot of questions that were along the same lines. Like, there was a lot of questions asking about how much I earn, which I'm going to stay away from, because to me, you wouldn't go up to someone that works on the till in the supermarket and ask them how much they earn. You just wouldn't do it. So to me, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. So I'm staying away from all the money questions. But pretty much, there were some pretty personal questions as well, which I'm not really prepared to sit here and answer. But pretty much, I've tried to keep it, the questions that I have chose, I've tried to do a selection of like, sort of very surface light questions, and then some that delve a little deeper, but not too deep. So I've tried to do that anyway. So I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. I hope this lighting's okay. The sun is beaming, but I feel it looks okay. It looks okay in the viewfinder. So hopefully when I edit this back, it will be fine. You're dying for me to get started on these questions. I'm gonna have a sip of my flat white first. Here we go. Question number 1. We'll start with a classic. We'll start with a nice one. We'll start with, how are you? There was quite a few of these actually. How are you? And then there was one like, how are you? No, really, how are you? So I thought, yeah, we'll start off with a, how are you? I'm very conscious as I'm sitting here. I've sort of parked in the corner of a car park, but I have no doubt within the time I'm filming this video that someone will come and park right next to me and wonder what the hell I'm doing talking to a camera. But I will carry on. Okay, so question number 1, how are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not amazing at the moment. I don't feel amazing at the moment. I think a lot of that is to do with my hormones, which is related to another question also, be that premenopausal, menopausal, I don't know. I'm trying to make a few changes here and there within my lifestyle, which I think is probably contributing to my feelings at the moment. If anything, and I think we all feel like this, I feel quite flat at the moment, and I can't say it's one thing in particular, but it is a very overall flat feeling. But I think that might be to do with, like I said, menopausal, premenopausal. So I'm trying to like just go through it, feel how I'm feeling, not try and brush it off, not try and distract myself with other things, I'm sort of facing my feelings head on, which I feel I need to do, and I think that's really important. So answering the question, how are you? I'm okay. I am okay, but at the moment rather flat would be my answer to that. But I think a lot of it also with the last few months, we have done so much. We have been so many places. You know, I've vlogged pretty much all the places we've been to, and it all, as much as all of that is enjoyable and fun and so privileged and blessed, it can all take its toll in one way or another. And I think when we got back from the Cotswolds, it was like, I think I felt I just need to be in my home. I just need to be at home for a while. I felt I need that. That is, I'm listening to my body, I'm listening to my spirit and my soul, and I just need to be in my home for a while and sort of sort my feelings out and sort of tackle a few things, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm in the process of doing. So I'm okay, but
I'm sorry.
No problem. My watch just said it's sorry. Okay then. I think my watch is actually typing out everything I'm saying, so there you go. Rather strange, I don't know what's going on. I'm okay, but I think we all deal, let's face it, all of us, it doesn't matter, I think, what job you do, what your position is in life, what situation in life. You know, on the surface it can appear that, you know, you have absolutely everything you could ever want, blah 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 blah, and you can still feel very flat and very, you know, not amazing. And I think that needs to be acknowledged when we do feel like that. And so that's where I am at the moment. Okay, number 2. Any advice on someone wanting to start YouTube? This is good. I got a lot of these as well also. Okay, advice on starting YouTube. I guess it would completely depend. A lot of it is an age thing. So I started my channel very late in life compared to most YouTubers. So I started my channel getting on now for about 1.5 years, I would say, very late in life. And when I started it, I didn't really have any preconceptions of how it would turn out to be. I just went with it, always put 100% into it, which I think is important. And for me, I've been very lucky. We can say lucky, or we can say consistent. I feel consistency plays a huge part, and so I've been able to make a living from it. So my advice on starting YouTube would be, before you go out and it's difficult, before you go out and get all the equipment, which can be so expensive. If you take a vlogging camera, for example, I mean, it's £500 or £600. Maybe before you go out and buy all the stuff that you want, try it out. My advice would be, try it out first with maybe your phone, recording on your phone. Try it out like that for a while, see how you get on. Film what you enjoy filming. Don't feel pressured into anything. Don't feel pressured into filming stuff you don't really want to do because that's the trend. Or try as much as possible as stay true to yourself whilst doing YouTube. And sometimes that can be very, very tricky, but I believe it is essential. I have learnt that to stay motivated you know, to stay motivated, you've got to enjoy what you're doing, and you've got to enjoy what you're filming, and you've got to stay true to yourself. So my first bit of advice would be, don't go all in and, you know, spend thousands on all the equipment before you've tried it out. Yeah, I knew someone's out there, someone's looking at me. Yeah, I'm going to carry on. So yeah, that would be my first bit of advice. Try and stay true to yourself. Only film what you want to film. And also, I would say, develop a bit of a thick skin. You need to let a lot of things roll, a lot of things slide. You need to look at the bigger picture. If you're a very, very sensitive soul, which is absolutely fine, then I probably would say YouTube is maybe not for you. But it can be, it can be also very rewarding. It can be very rewarding, and I'm not just talking about the financial side of it either. The financial side of it comes after a lot of hard work, and you know, really, it's a tricky one. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna say that YouTube is easy. On the surface, it may look very, very easy. It may look a piece of cake, and I can appreciate that. But all I can say as a creator, it's really not. It's really not. It can be very, very hard at times. So you've got to be prepared. Be prepared. But all that being said, you know, if it's what you want to do, if you want to have a go at starting your own channel, really go for it. Just go for it. What have you got to lose? You know, what have you really got to lose? That's why I say just start off with the basic equipment. Don't spend loads of money. And if you like it, if you get on well, you know, you want to take it further, things are going good, then yeah, splash out on the equipment and stuff. That is what I would say. But if you want to go for it completely and utterly, go for it. I'm going to have another sip. Okay, number 3. Do you find, now this relates a little bit to question 1. Do you find being a lady of a certain age difficult, i.e. perimenopausal or menopausal? Yes, very much so, very much so. But the trouble with me, when I get a lot of symptoms, I don't always know whether that's down to the menopause. So it's very, very difficult. I mean, I'm, you know, I'm not far from 50, and it, you know, it brings with it, you know, it's a great time in life, you know, in its own way, it's a great time in life, you know, but it also brings with it also the, you know, I get very, very tired, which I'm sure you probably heard me mention in a lot of my vlogs, videos, whatever. I get very, very tired, so I have to manage my rest and my sleep properly. Like if I feel like I want a half-hour nap, I will take that nap. I won't feel guilty about taking that nap, whereas other times I used to. You know, I know when things are getting too much for me, so I know when to, like, you know, step back from things. And, you know, it's about managing your symptoms. Headaches, I get an awful lot of headaches. Migraines, they're hard to deal with. I got a particularly bad one the other day where I was actually vomiting with it. I feel it's all related. I think it's all to do with my hormones, menopause, whatever, and it can be really, really difficult. So anyone going through it, you know, I totally sympathise. Right, okay, question number 4. What music do you like to listen to? Good question, see? So I've tried to keep it, you know, deep light. Where music is concerned, most of the time when I listen to music, it will be in the car, on Spotify. So I'll just go through my various playlists, or I'll click on a playlist that looks interesting. I'm very old school, you know. It's like at Atticus will like, you know, he knows more of the music that's about nowadays than me, seriously. And, you know, when Anna comes home, like, you know, she'll start playing a certain song. She'll be like, haven't you heard this? It's like, no. I'm very old school when it comes to my music. I love like 80s. Playing on the way here, actually, I was playing a bit of Bruce Springsteen. I mean, God, can you get more 80s than Bruce Springsteen? The sun's gone in. Hoping the light is still okay, yeah. Yeah, love a bit of Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. I'm very old school like that. I like people's like old songs, so it's like Chris Brown, for example. It's like, I know Anna was going to see him in concert a few weeks ago, and she was saying about all his songs and that. And then I like, you say, oh, I remember his one like Don't Wake Me Up and No Air with Jordan Sparks or something. I like the old stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot of new stuff too. I like I love Ed Sheeran, love Lewis Capaldi, but I tend to listen probably more to older songs. So yeah, that's me, but then that's me showing my age, I guess. Okay, number 5, Jo Malone or Bath and Body Works? Jo Malone, always. Although as a treat, I don't regularly buy Jo Malone, and when I do, it's a treat. It's a real treat. So I love Bath and Body Works, I do love it, but I think I've mentioned before, their candles burn very, very fast, which puts me off. I love the scents. I love all the different scents of things. You know, I do love Bath and Body Works, but if I had to choose, it would be Jo Malone as a treat. Question number 6. This is from my daughter. She sent me in the question box, she put, did you like my Coachella outfits? Anastasia, I absolutely adored your Coachella outfits. You looked absolutely insane. You looked on another level. You looked absolutely amazing, my darling. I loved your Coachella outfits. Okay, number 7. Have you got any other holidays lined up this year? Nothing is booked. Nothing is booked yet. I haven't booked anything yet. But do I have some things lined up? Yes, quite possibly. I think we will probably go away they have one more week off school until the summer holidays at the end of May. So I think we'll go away then. In regards to summer, it will be the sun. In the summer holidays, I do like to go somewhere pretty hot. Last year it was Ibiza. I'm thinking probably this year Italy. So that's on the agenda, although nothing is booked yet. And I think I would as well. I think I would book with Jet2 Holidays. I was thinking that the other day because I booked with Jet2 Holidays to go Ibiza, and they were so good. It's like the price you paid, it included obviously all the hotel and breakfast. It included the flights, obviously. It also included like hotel transfers, which takes a lot of, like, you know, it's so easy just to get on a coach, isn't it? Take you to your hotel and then take you back to the airport. It includes all of that, and they were really, really good. So I think I will be booking with Jet2 again. So yeah, that's the plan for the rest of this year regarding holidays. Okay, question number 8. God, we're on number 8 already. Number 8. Any dates? How's your love life? Love life is dates pretty, well, not even pretty much, it's non-existent. It's non-existent. It's not even there. I guess it's just not meant to happen for me at the moment. I guess at the moment I'm just not meant to be out there dating. I'm not meant to be in a relationship at the moment. Else I would be, I guess. I think I've just got to that point where it's like, you know, if that was in my life at this time, excuse me, then it would be. And obviously it's not meant to be at this time. You know, when I was thinking about this question, I thought, maybe if I gave myself more time to focus on that. I guess I don't focus on it. You know, I was like or I still am on Tinder, but I never swipe, I never go on it. I've completely lost interest in it. And I think probably if I gave myself chance and really focused on it, just focused on, you know, but I'm not, and maybe I should. But I'm a great believer in fate. I'm a great believer if something is meant to be, it will be. And if someone was meant to be in my life at the moment, as in a relationship, boyfriend, they would be. And if I was meant to be out there dating, going on a date each week or whatever, then I would be. And that's just not happening at the moment, and I'm not even trying. So that's my answer. That's my answer to that. You know, but life doesn't just stop because you're single. I try and, which I hope that, you know, that does inspire some people, and I hope that shows that you can still lead a very full life and be single also. So I do always try and do that. I never think to myself, oh, I can't do that because I haven't got someone with me or whatever. I try and do everything that, you know, I would do. And I also try and show that to Atticus, and you know, I've always tried to show that to my children. You know, it's vital. It is vital. So that is my answer to that. Long-winded answer, but it's my answer. Okay, number 9. Would you relocate? Are you considering moving to the Cotswolds? There was a lot of questions of this. Would I move? Blah, 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 blah. Definitely. I would definitely relocate. As much as my hometown, it is my home, and it's been my home now for, I was thinking about this the other day. We moved to this town in 2012. So just over 10 years, and I definitely would relocate. Going to the Cotswolds a few weeks ago, big sigh. Yeah, yes, definitely. I have thought about relocating there very much. I have spoke about it, and it may or may not happen. I'm hoping that it does. I'm hoping that, you know, maybe next year it might happen. That's where I'm at the moment. So yes, I would love to relocate to the Cotswolds. Could it happen? Most definitely. So that's where I'm at with that at the moment. I had lots of questions saying, would you move to Manchester? So you're nearer Anna, blah, 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 blah. No, I wouldn't move to Manchester. Although I like visiting cities, I wouldn't particularly want to live in one. I'm much more of a country, quiet, you know, villagey person. I think I've mentioned before that I used to live in a cottage, like basically sort of in the middle of nowhere, and we'd always have to get in the car to go to a shop if we needed something or whatever, and it was lovely. And when I went to the Cotswolds, it reminded me of that time, and you know, that is me. So definitely a possibility in the future. Okay, number 10. What is your go-to homeware shop? I was thinking about this, and definitely I think my go-to would be the classic B&M. I'll be honest, I love it. I think they have some really fab stuff in B&M. Such great prices. A lot of my garden items are from B&M. Such great prices. Obviously I like other places as well. I like H&M Home, and I do need to take a visit. There's a new H&M Home opened in Milton Keynes, which is about half an hour, 40 minutes from me, and it opened, it's opened in the centre, and I was really excited when I heard this. Because normally there's no H&M Home near me. I only ever go to H&M Home if sometimes when we go to London, and also there's one in Manchester if I visit Anna. So I was really excited to hear there's a H&M Home opened in Milton Keynes. I need to go and have a look. So I do like a bit of H&M Home. I like a bit of Zara Home. But then equally I like a bit of Matalan. But my go-to shop would be B&M. You know, they have some really fab stuff, and I like the styles of a lot of their stuff. Okay, I'm going to have another sip of my drink. It's getting rather warm in here. I think it's about 14 degrees today. My washing's on the line. Good times, good times. Sip of coffee. Number 11. What jobs have you had in your life? I don't know if I've ever spoke about this. I have had such a variety of jobs in my life. I mean, you've got to remember I'm nearly 50. Obviously this is going way back before I had the children. Before I had the children, oh God, I have worked in pubs. I have pulled pints. I have had so many cleaning jobs. I've cleaned hotels, I've cleaned B&Bs, I've cleaned so many cleaning jobs. I've worked in factories, different factories, packing. I've worked in shoe factories. So many jobs like that. Oh God, I was a credit agent when Anastasia was young. I have had a variety of jobs. You know, I've done the 9-to-5s. I've done the, you know, the long shifts in call centres. I've cleaned all the toilets. So I know exactly what it's like, and that is why I really appreciate this job that I do now. And the final question is, I like this one. This is from a lovely lady called Corrine, who we follow each other on Instagram, and she sent me this one in my little question box. She put, are you proud of your achievements and how far you've come? Because you should be. And I thought this was a nice one to end on, and my answer to that is, I guess I am. I guess I am pretty proud of myself. Yeah, come through a lot of adversity, a lot of crap, and I am proud of myself. So yeah, I am. I think because yeah, I am. Thanks for that, Corrine, because you always support me, and it means the world. People that support me, people that are positive, it means so much. And it just, you know, it completely blocks out all the negativity out there. So yeah, I am proud of myself, and I hope my children are proud of me. That's really important to me too. It's my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. I hope maybe you found out some things you didn't know. I'm going to finish my coffee. Then I am going to go home. I'm going to sit out in my garden for a little while, because the sun is beaming down and I've been so busy doing the garden. I've still got a few more bits to do. Probably when it's done I will probably show it, maybe a garden tour, maybe. So yeah, I am going to do that. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you all stay safe, keep well, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.